Today's episode of Film Riot is brought to you by Full Sail University. Today on Film Riot, we take a look at the Final Draft app for the iPad and show you why fill lights are so important to your film. Welcome to Film Riot, the show that keeps you up to date with all things film. I'm your host, Ryan Conley. Now, before we get started, I want to thank all of you for all the great feedback we got on the slate. All of us that worked on it were really excited and happy to see how much you guys dug it. And it's something that we definitely want to try to do more of. Maybe a once a month thing or once every other month sort of thing. We'll see. But today, I'm back answering your emails, two of them actually, like this one. Hey Rye, I saw on Twitter that you were talking about using the Final Draft app for something you were writing recently. Can you review the app and let us know what you're writing? Yes to the first one, not yet to the second one, but hopefully soon to the second one. Next email. I've watched all your episodes on lighting and was hoping you could go more into fill light. I'm still a bit confused about it. A fill light is definitely something that is often overlooked by people who are new to the making of images. It's definitely something that I was guilty of neglecting when I first started out as well. So, let's start off with the app, and we'll talk about the fill later, and to go. So you all know that I'm a big fan of Final Draft. It's what I do all my writing on. So when they came up with this iPad app for writing, I was just all over that like an emotional teenager at a Justin Bieber concert. I swiped that up. Swiped it up, is what I'm trying to say. Lopped it up like a pig in heat. Nope. There are a few mobile writing apps out there, none of which that I've been a big fan of, so is this one any better? Is it worth the $40 price tag? Let's find out! You like that? No. It's like a bit of suspense. So the first thing you get when you open the app are 3 files, a short tutorial on how to add your scripts that you wrote in Final Draft from the computer into the app on your iPad, and then a file that gives you an example of what a pro script looks like, and then under that, what a shooting script looks like, scene numbers and all. Now, if we go into this cog looking button, we have the settings, including the place you will go to link your Dropbox with the app, which is how you will get your scripts between your iPad and the computer. Moving over, we click this button sign and find our script templates. We have one for screenplay, one for stage play, TV drama, and sitcom, TV sitcom. Of course, I'm gonna go right over to the screenplay template, so we click that, name our script, and we're ready to start. First, we get a blank screen, which we tap to bring up the keyboard. Up top here, we have several buttons: tab, scene description, action line, character cue, parenthetical, dialogue, transitions, and 2 extras for shot and general. So first, I'll hit the scene button, which will give me my location options. I'll hit EXT for exterior, then type my location, then select my time of day. After that, I hit return, and the app takes me right to the action line. So I will fill this in, then when I'm ready to jump to my first bit of dialogue, I hit the character button, add the name of the character I want to have talking, then hit return to get right to the dialogue line, and add your first bit of dialogue. Then we go down to the next character cue and repeat. But now, you can see that the app remembers the previous characters that you have used. So you only ever have to type a character's name once, then the app remembers it, and you just tap it and go, which is great for when you're in the zone. Stuff like this really helps you move much more fluidly through your writing. Now, when I'm ready to move to the next scene, I space down and I hit my scene transition button. Once again, I get all the options I need. I select the one I want, then hit return, and I auto-magically get taken to the next scene heading. And just like the character cues, you see that the app remembers the locations that you have typed before. So again, you only ever have to type that location once. Now, when I'm done, I can hit the send button up here and I can email, save to Dropbox, or print. Of course, the app is automatically saving the script to your iPad as you go as well, but these are extra options that are great to have. But there you go, the general overview of this great app, which in my opinion is definitely worth the price tag, and it's the first app that I have liked for writing on the iPad or any mobile device for that matter. As the email said, I am working on a new secret project and I wrote the entire thing on my iPad. I love the ability to just go anywhere with the thing, and there's something about how small and non-intrusive the iPad is that I'm really digging for creative writing. I personally am a big fan of writing in odd places like airplanes. I don't really know why, but it seems to open doors in my mind or something. That sounded weird.
Next thing I knew, it was coming at me.
So there you go, it's a great app with all the basic functionality we love from the full software. This one is obviously stripped down to the bare minimum, but has everything that I need to write my stuff, and I have yet to come up with something that I needed to have and didn't have it. And if you have an iPad and you want great software for cheap, this is perfect for you. But now, we take a break, we break up. We're gonna break up, and then we're gonna reunite with some fill light action. How do you feel about making movies? You like that idea? Me too. So if you want to learn just that, Full Sail is the place to go with degree programs to help you achieve that very goal, including the on-campus Film Bachelor's Degree Program and the online Digital Cinematography Bachelor Program. Through the Film Bachelor's Degree Program, you're going to learn what it takes to make a film from start to finish on a campus that's equipped like a friggin' Hollywood studio backlot. In the online Digital Cinematography Bachelor Program, you learn what it takes to write, shoot, and edit your own films, and those online students receive a technology package that includes a professional level digital video camera. Full Sail University also offers a variety of campus and online degrees in fields related to the entertainment and media industry, including video games, art and design, recording arts, entertainment business, and many, many more. So visit fullsail.edu/Film Riot to learn more.
Logo.
So what is a fill light? Basically, it is a light.
Lightsaber.
What?
It's a lightsaber.
How does that even make any sense whatsoever?
I wanted to say lightsaber.
Basically, it is a light or bounce set in the scene to reduce contrast and add detail back into the shadow areas. Now, this isn't always needed. There are a lot of great visuals that do away with the fill light altogether and let things fall right into darkness, but there are a lot of times when you do need detail, especially if you're shooting something that has a lot more of a lighthearted tone. And the lack of fill light or detail within the shadows is a big culprit to a lot of newbie filmmakers coming up with something that looks far more amateur than what they had hoped. A fill light can be very subtle or fill in the shadows a lot. For instance, here is without the fill light and we just have massive contrast. Then I can lighten up the image heavily or just a touch to add detail. And this goes a long way when color correcting as well. If we have the shot with no fill, after corrections are added, it is far too contrasty than what I wanted to do. But when we add a little bit of fill, get a little bit of detail in there, I have a lot more room to play with. Of course, this is totally dependent upon what you're looking to do with your image, but now, how do you get fill? Well, usually you will use diffuse light. You can use direct light if you want to, but you'll have to knock down that intensity. You could use a dimmer or possibly move the light away from your actor. That will work as well if you don't want to change the color temperature. Perhaps you don't have some blue gel tip, because when you dim, it turns orange. Another conversation for another day. The way I usually use it is by diffusing or bouncing the light. And if you don't have diffusion, you can just diffuse the light with something as simple as a white sheet. Set the sheet in front of your actor, then shine the light at him through it. This will soften and dim your light, same time, which is perfect. Again, you can move this closer or further from your actor to get the right luminance for your shot. Or, as I said, you can bounce the light, either from your key or from your backlight if you have one. You can use the bounce boards for this, or if you don't have any pro bounce boards, you can just use that same sheet we were just using. Just position the bounce at the angle you want it, and there you go. This will usually give you a nice, subtle, and very natural looking fill. But there you have it. That's what bounce is, what it does, and how to do it. Done. Give me some.
Logo.
Well, kitties and not kitties and possibly animals, because I don't know, maybe your dog's behind you watching, or you have a cat on your lap and it's like, you know, I like this show. I don't know. But that's it for today. As always, Twitter and also Facebookness. And I'll see your lovely smells next week when my conscience won't let me sleep to the point that I finally take water to the man in the desert, which does not work out for me.